Hello everyone, welcome back in my video series on Analytic Designer. Today I'd like to talk about bookmarking an application. This is a very powerful feature that allows you to save the current state of an application. In general, a business analyst will explore his data by drilling and filtering them to find some insight. After that, he would like to save this insight and share them with other users. I'm going to show you how you can implement this scenario through a very simple SAP Analytic Cloud application. My application is made of few buttons here and of 3 switch widgets. If I switch on one of the widgets, then I have a chart numeric point which is displayed. I can do the same with the other. Now, if I want to save the current status of my application, I can click on this Save Bookmark button. What it will do, it will basically save a bookmark. If I refresh the list of my bookmark here, I can see that one bookmark has been saved and the name of the bookmark is BK1. I can switch on the 2 other button and I can decide to save this current state as a default bookmark. So I click on this one now, on this button. And again, if I refresh my list of bookmarks, I can see that a second bookmark has been added into my list and which is called BK1 default. I can continue to work on my application and at any time I can load a bookmark. So if I select my BK1 bookmark, I just click on this button and then my bookmark is loaded automatically. If I select the other default bookmark, I can again load this default bookmark. I can also share a bookmark, so let's select BK1 and click on Share Bookmark button. Here, what I do is basically I share an hyperlink to different users and teams. But if I want, I can also customize this link and I can specify my own link here. And I can also choose to which team and which user I want to share this bookmark. Then I can also check if a bookmark is applied right now. So if I click on this button and I go to my Inspect Element console, I can see that the bookmark applied is BK1 default. And I can also delete a bookmark. So if I select BK1, I click on this button. And if I refresh my list of bookmarks, I can see that my BK1 bookmark has been deleted. Finally, I can also open the default bookmark in another window. I just click on this button. So it opens a new Windows and which display my default bookmark, as you can see here. Now let's talk about the concept of public bookmark versus private bookmark. So basically you can create bookmark and you can choose if your bookmark will be public, so visible for other user, or if it will be private, so you will be the only one who can access this bookmark. And with this concept, you can personalize your home page at startup time of an application. So this is a very powerful feature. So if you remember, previously, I created this default bookmark for this current user, and in this default bookmark, I have the 3 numeric point display. Now, I decided to log on with the incognito mode with another SAC user. So, and I will create a new default bookmark for this user, and this default bookmark will only display 1 numeric point. So I save it as default, okay. And I can refresh the list and I can see that the bookmark has been created. When I run the application, my 2 users will not have the same home page. So for my first user, the home page will contain and display the 3 numeric points. For my second user in incognito mode, the default home page will display only 1 numeric point. So now let's see the code associated to this application. So the first thing you need to do when you want to save bookmark is to create a technical component called bookmark set. If I open it, I can see the name of my bookmark set, the version of my bookmark. Here I have the first version. If you do any change in your application, I recommend you to update this version to avoid some invalid bookmark. And also, you can decide which components are included in your bookmark. In my case, I included all the widgets from the application, but if you don't want to save the state of one of the widgets, you just uncheck it, basically. After you have created the bookmark set technical component, you can then access to the bookmark API. So let's see the code associated to these different buttons. So first, we have the Save Bookmark button. If we have a look at the code, we see that on the bookmark set technical component, we use the Save Bookmark method, where first we pass the name of the bookmark, then we define if the bookmark is global or not. Here it's false, which means it's a private bookmark. Then we define if the bookmark is a default bookmark or not. And also declare a properties here, which is property 1 equal to 2021. And finally, you can decide if you can overwrite your bookmark if you save with the same name the bookmark. So here I say true. Then for the save as default bookmark, the code is quite similar. So I declare the name. The only difference is for the method, the property is default. I set true in this case. Then for the refresh list bookmark, we can see how to do it. So basically on the bookmark set technical component, we use a get all method, which retrieve all the existing bookmark, and then we populate the dropdown with the display name properties of each bookmark. Now let's see the load bookmark button. In this case, it's quite easy. First, we retrieve the value selected in the dropdown list, and we use the apply method on the bookmark set to load the bookmark with the ID of the bookmark. For the share bookmark, we use the same mechanism. We retrieve the selected bookmark first, and then we use the open share bookmark dialog, and we pass the bookmark ID to this method to open it. To the get apply bookmark, now we use again on the bookmark set the method get applied bookmark, and this give us a bookmark, and we display the name of this bookmark. To the delete bookmark, it's the same that the load bookmark. So first we select again the selected value in the drop-down list, and then we use a delete bookmark method, and we pass the bookmark ID. And finally, for the open default bookmark, we use the navigation util class on which we use the method openURL, where we pass the URL of the application, and we add at the end the query string bookmark ID. And in general, what you need to do is to pass the bookmark ID, which is often a bit complicated, but we have a reserved word, which is default. And this is what I do here. I pass the reserved word default to finally open my application with the default bookmark in another window. Finally, let's see how we load the default bookmark at startup time. In the onInitialization event, we retrieve all the existing bookmark, and we check if one of these bookmark is applied. By default, no bookmark is applied at startup time. So then we iterate over the different existing bookmark, and for the one who is the default bookmark, we load it directly, and that's why we can have at startup time our default bookmark display automatically. In conclusion, we have seen how to use the bookmark API in Analytic Designer, and we have also seen how to personalize a homepage of an application according to the SAP user. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.